In this video, you will learn how to recognize mislabeled specimens and what to do when you see a mislabeled specimen. By the end of this training video, individuals will be able to recognize mislabeled specimens and know how to document a mislabeled specimen. So, when a sample is brought to the lab, make sure to check the sample while the person who collected it is still there and see, and if there's a mislabel, have them look at it, see if they can read it and tell you what it is, or obtain a new sample. If there's not a mislabel, you can move on to processing the specimen. So, what does the mislabel look like? So you can have the wrong patient or missing a name, date of birth, or MRN. So like this one has multiple where you should only have one name, and that you can have the wrong patient by not checking if it's the right person with a wristband or asking their name. Could be the wrong time of collection. So like if there's a collection at 11 a.m., it needed to be collected at 12 instead. And then the smallest is you won't really see it until after you have separated. Put in the centrifuge. So like this is normal. What it should look like. And this is hemolysis after you've spun it. And then the cross contamination, where like if you don't clean a site for a blood draw, or when you do a swab, if you don't take extra care and others put on other surfaces, there could be a short draw like this one. It should be like this, not like this. There could be an incorrect sample for a draw that is needed, or test that's in the wrong container, like you did a purple top for a lipid panel, which you would need a green top for. Or sometimes you can't get to the lab in time and people forget to put it in a refrigerator. Or it needs to be on ice. Like I said, you should always make sure it reaches the top. The label should be near the cap. It should be straight with the patient's identifiers, the right patient by matching the name band with the name, and you want to see a window like this one where you can see the blood through it. You always, good way to remember is dress to impress. So when you see a mislabel, reporting that you need to report it and recollect the sample if needed. So when you report it, you need to remove it from the other samples, compare the label to the patient ID, and see, and if it's a trimmers label, it needs to be documented with the specimen type, the time of the mislabel, description of the event, and what you did. Always remember to include an instant report or QA report. Rick, and when if you need to recollect it, call the department like the emergency room or any hospital department and tell them why it needs to be recollected, and then tell them that it needs to be the correct labeling technique. Include their name, date of birth, and MRN, and then put their name and time on the sample as well.